It's week 7 of the NFL. And up next is this team's rocket-on quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. This should be a good one to watch on Thursday night primetime.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, partner. This should be a good one here. In the month of October, we got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen so far, and it's going to go a long way continuing to unwrap.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
I think we're seeing this so often now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both improv as a scrambler and also with designed runs coming out of the huddle. So this is a tricky situation. Guys who can run with this kind of speed, you have to be very careful how you...
Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
It is a pickup of 18, and by a yard, they get the third down conversion.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Now they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
One thing that was pretty evident when we had a chance to talk to him, Mike, is this guy, he just wasn't satisfied with his individual performance. They came away with the win, and that was great. But one area that seems to continue to hold him back is that he's predetermining where he goes with the ball. Not only did it lead to the 2 interceptions, but it leads to some missed opportunities as the play unfolds. He could have had more touchdown output if he would have just gotten off that first read and found the open man. He got away with it last week. He doesn't want to make a habit of trying to get away with it every week. He needs to clean that up, especially if he wants to come away with a win here today.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. He'll look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass, nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
They face second down and 7. They send a receiver in motion left. He'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. 3rd and 9. They send the tight end in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. This one, returnable. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the left side here, caught by Baker. Pretty good throw there by the 4th-round pick. It is a first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now, faking the give. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. He's run well here in the first half of the season, as you see there. He's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. The drive will start on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd down and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's the punter now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This one fielded out beyond the 25. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Rivers. Down the sideline, past the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing now from the gun, and that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good, and the visitors will take a 7-0 lead.
Our home team, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Sending a receiver right. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's a close game early on. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with him again. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
A 2-yard loss.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll throw out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This about as short as you can get. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And his guys are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Baker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 10.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run now with Rivers. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run. This is Rivers. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. That's complete to Baker. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7. Now here's second and goal. Now a give on the ground. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Third and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is fourth and goal. Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. This, about as short as you can get. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the visitors going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete.
It leads to second and 10.
Back to the air once more on second down. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. From out of the gun, he'll throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Here's their punter now, as he is on to kick it away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 49-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week. As we send you to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with the EA Sports Halftime Report. It's all yours, Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Some great games still to come, and I think we highlighted one of the better ones right there, as that promises to be a tight one. Plenty to like about the late afternoon games as well. As you see by the highlight, these guys are in for a battle, taking on what should be a very tough opponent. And then lastly, on Monday Night Football, those fans will be riled up, as it'll be a good matchup between their guys and what equates to be a very tough opponent. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike
set
and
to
Greg.
commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. The home team's offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll do so with first and 10. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the 35-yard line.
Now a handoff, running right. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Receiver in motion, headed left. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he's into the end zone. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. And his guys will tie things up. It's now 10-10. All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. They're all set to kick this one away. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into traffic, but taken in. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. give up the middle. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Up the middle they go. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Low-scoring game, all tied, 3rd quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Slot man in motion left. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
Job number 1 on this drive: find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now this team's offense ready to get back at it. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. His throw left side is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Back to throw. This one complete right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. He'll drop to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10. Motion man set right. They'll look to throw yet again. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. So we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. They'll look to throw again. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Throwing now from the gun. And he's in. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
No problem there on the extra point, and his guys make the lead 4. It is 17-13. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. This team's offense ready to get back to work. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line.
Offense.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Open man, right side. He's got it. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Big play coming up. This is third down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up fourth down.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to get back within a field goal. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good.
Personal foul.
And they
Roughing the
inch a
kicker.
bit closer
Defense.
here in this fourth quarter. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the
Automatic
board,
first down.
keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On the ground, here's Rivers. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up fourth down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this fourth quarter.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They motion a receiver right. Back to throw here to begin the drop. This is caught down that right sideline. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 35-yard line.
And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Middle of the field, that's taken in by Baker. Here comes 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. He's going to run it. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. That is hard down the field. He's got it. Here we go. One final play. Pass, right side, taken by Baker. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night.